Good morning everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to the French Seams. Thanks very much for joining me again for another video. This is a follow me around day of sewing video. So today I have a very sneaky day off work. I booked this a good few weeks ago and then kind of forgot I had this day off, but it worked out perfectly because the last few weeks have been really busy and this is a completely self-indulgent treat sewing day for myself. So I thought I'd bring you guys along. So apologies if I sound a bit odd. I definitely did get my husband's cold, so I'm not 100%, I'm about 98%, but apologies if you can hear it in my voice. So yes, today is going to be basically a follow me around day. The weather outside is horrendous, so it's the perfect day to stay home and sew. So I shall start with what I'm wearing. So this isn't me made, but I cricketed it. So I saw this jumper in Dunnes Stores, which is an Irish department store, and it was €9 and I loved the colour and I thought it would make a cute jumper that I could personalise. So because I am that basic and because I love autumn, I put a little cricket on it. It says pumpkin spice and all things nice. I know I am entirely basic, but I think it's really cute, and we are now in full-on autumn. So when I bought this, I thought it was a lovely colour, and then I realised why I don't buy ready-to-wear jumpers, because it's far too small on the sleeves. And then this is chicken biryani that I made the other day that's battered when it was on the cooker. Anyway, I'm at home, nobody's going to notice. So this is what I'm wearing today. I think it's perfect for lounging around the house sewing. So on the autumn theme, I do love autumn. I love the autumn colours. I love the kind of whole, the Halloween side, the leaves falling, coming into kind of Christmas season. I just love it. So I was on Instagram last night and the lovely Sam from So Let's Sparkle with Sam put up that she'd been to Aldi and bought some fat quarters. You've heard me mention Aldi fat quarters on here before. So I quickly Googled my local Aldi and it was open till 10 p.m. last night. So put the two boys to bed, said to my husband, I'm off to Aldi. So he just looked on and said, right, off you go. So I flew down, was there and back in half an hour, which was marvellous. And I managed to get the fat quarters and they are beautiful. So thank you so much for that inspiration, Sam. And they are gorgeous. So here's some of them in these beautiful autumny colours. I just love them. And then these ones are just gorgeous. Look at those, just beautiful. So I got 2 packs. One was called Autumn Blue and the other was called Autumn Green. They're all mixed up, but these are basically them and they are just gorgeous. I think that blue and the leaves, beautiful. So it came with a little pattern for a reading cushion, which is quite cute. So I'm not quite sure what I'll do with these. I'll have a think. I was just watching the lovely Adam, and he was mentioning Izzy from Dizzy Quilts, and she does little mug rugs, and I was kind of thinking that would be a cute idea, so I might look into that. So yes, also today I'm going to spend the day catching up on vlogs, which I love doing. So that was my little autumn haul last night. What else do I need to do today? So I am meeting a friend tomorrow and he has just had a new baby. So I wanted to make little baby clothes. So last night I did a mammoth cutting out session. So the new little baby is getting a pair of Waves and Wild Lightning leggings in a flamingo print. And she's also getting, where did I put it? I can't find it. Also getting a little strawberry sweatshirt. Apologies, I will have to stop to cough. So yes, she's getting lightning leggings, and I did cut out a strawberry sweatshirt and I've lost a little cut off piece. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. So she's getting a little jumper and little leggings, which I want to make up today. What I also want to make up is my sister, who has a little 1-year-old, wanted a little bag that she could take out and put like little baby knives and forks in to when they go out for lunch and stuff. So I found this gorgeous little hedgehog print fabric, and I'm going to make her a little self-drafted little cutlery holder, which I think could be very cute. I also want to make up a dress. So this is an offcut of the fabric that I showed on my Friday Sews, and it's a beautiful nautical print fabric. And I went looking on the Foldline website, which is perfect for inspiration. I wanted a winter dress, basically a kind of a below the knee, long sleeve, high neck dress that I could wear a thermal vest under during the winter. And you can tick all those literally, not the thermal vest thing, but you can tick everything else on the Foldline website. And what popped up was the Sienna dress from Atelier Jupe. So I'll pop in a picture here and the line drawings. The line drawings do not do it justice. The stock pictures look great. I couldn't find any proper pictures because they just have it tagged as #Sienna, which obviously brings back a lot of things and not the dress you're interested in. But I think this dress looks perfect. So I cut this out last night in this fabric. So hopefully I'd love to get that made up. The other thing I would like to do is, oh yes, film my end of summer makes video. So you can tell I've got a lot of work to do today and it's 8:45, so I better get cracking. So I want to film that vlog. I've got everything planned out. I just need to sit down and do it. Also, I popped up to the Crafty Studio on Saturday. So in my defence, it was raining and younger friend Seams needed a nap. So it's about half an hour away on the motorway. So I was like, perfect, he gets a nap in the car. It's an activity for a rainy day. So I took him to the fabric shop, which was great. And he was so good. Did I buy stuff? Yes, of course. So I bought these 2 cotton fabrics, which are beautiful. They're gorgeous. So from these, I've already made a little bag for my friend whose birthday was in July. But I'm meeting her this weekend and I wanted to get her a present. So I made her this little bag. However, I didn't catch the seam here. So I need to fix that. So that's a little quilted bag, fully bound on the inside, as I now do. So that's what I made up. So this is another little job I have to get finished today. And then I found this fabric, which I just love. It's a dead stock fabric and it is gorgeous. So it's a border print. So it's this kind of bluey turquoisey colour, obviously toning very nicely. And then at the selvage, it goes down to this almost, it's bordering on paisley. Oh no, it is actually paisley down here, but it's that kind of vibe. And I think this is beautiful. So if this sienna dress works out in this fabric, this is destined to be another sienna dress. I think this is gorgeous. And I think you could get away with this in winter if you had some maybe brown boots, just about get away with it. So that's the sewing I'd like to get done. And then also I need to make a birthday card for said friend and a new baby card. So I'll be cricketing away today as well. So I've given myself loads to do, but hopefully I've all the day to do it. So I will bring you along with me and keep you updated on my progress. So chat to you later. Bye. Hi everyone, so it's now coming up to 10:30, so I've been doing well, had a lovely morning. I've just come down, just made myself a cup of tea. So to show you what I've been doing, I've made the strawberry sweatshirt in little unicorn fabric, which is super cute. And I'd forgotten how small the little cuffs are. They're so dinky. So this is 6 to 9 months, very, very cute. And then I finished the Waves and Wild Lightning leggings. So here they are in the little flamingo. And then I did the little cuff bottom as well and the jersey waistband there. Super cute. I would wear these. So what I need to do is I just need to weave in all the bits of overlocker just to make them all nice and tidy. And what I'm going to do is use Mariflex on the neckband. I don't usually do that, but I think if you're gifting, you can make things as nice as possible, and to keep that all safely tucked inside I think is important, so I'll just use Mariflex there. I just came downstairs, as I said, to make a cup of tea, but also to use the big iron down here. If you're on my Instagram during the week, I have a little ironing board up in my sewing room and a tiny iron and a tiny ironing board, which I put on the floor, and I ironed my knee. So I thought it was safer for everybody to come down here to use the big iron, which is upright. So that's what I've been doing. So the other thing that I did was I had a little bit of ribbon and I just used my sewing machine to put on the sizes. So this one is 6 to 12 months. And then this one I did 6 to 9 months. So just so they know. The other thing was just to iron a bit of my cotton fabric, because now I'm going to start my sister's little bag, so the hedgehogs. And then in the fabric I got last night, I've just ironed it and cut it out. I'm going to make binding out of this. So I'll link the method I used below to make continuous binding. So I thought that would look quite cute with the hedgehogs. So I shall go now, have my cup of tea, go back upstairs and continue on, and I'll catch you up maybe around lunchtime to see how I'm getting on. Hello, not quite lunchtime, but I thought I'd give you a catch up. So just finished my Cricut cards. So I had to do the insert cards. I've run out of the backing cards, which I really like, so I must purchase some more. But this is the birthday one I've done. So I've just used the pen to write the name down below. And then I found this little picture for a new baby card. I think it's really cute. So it says, hello little one, little rainbow. Thought that was really sweet. So they're both done, which is marvellous. I turned on my computer to do the Cricut and it said, you need to install updates. So yeah, let that work away, but it was good. So what I wanted to pop on to show you was how I do my bias binding. I know I talk about binding an awful lot and I'm sorry, I've been talking about it constantly for about a month. I do apologise. I will stop eventually. So this is the binding that I chose to do. So I'll link it below. Basically you cut a square, cut the square in half on the diagonal, put them right sides together and you end up with is it a parallelogram? Then I drew on lines with my lovely friction pen. I think I used 2 inches, so you can just, if I hold this up, you can see the lines there, so they're 2 inches apart. And then what you do is fold it back in itself, and then you offset them by 1. So you can see how those are lines there, but this one is missing, and I've just sewn them together. And then basically what you do is cut, and the way I do this is I hang it over my arm like this. I've got my scissors, and basically you just start cutting along your marked line, and you just keep going, and then you I roll it down my arm, and then you keep going all the way along, pulling it down like that, and keep going all the way along, and you've just got one continuous strip. And this 1 fat quarter, I think, is about 4 meters of bias binding. So then you end up with these 2-inch strips, which is fabulous. And then I'll use my bias binding Yoki Bob, which I shall find and show you later, to make the binding. So this is how you do it. So I keep going, just rolling it along my arm like this, cutting as I go, and then you end up with one huge big strip. So very, 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 very cool. Hello, so I'm back. You may have noticed I got changed. So I'm just about to film my end of summer makes vlog, and I always like to wear something that I've made. This is totally seeing behind the curtain. I usually 99% of the time wear stuff for my blog that I'm wearing anyway, but today, because I'm at home, I thought it'd be nice to put on something that I'll be describing in the vlog. That's why I've had a quick change. But I wanted to catch you up on what I did since I last spoke to you. So I finished the little bag for my sister and my baby nephew. So this is how it came out. So little Rosy Cheeks made by Auntie. It's got the hedgehog, it's got the new binding that I made. Hopefully I'll have popped in some footage on how I made that. Then it's got Velcro. Then the inside, it's got my nice shower curtain, so it's wiped clean. And then I just doubled stuff over here to make a little pocket. I put in some elastic, and you can put in all the cutlery here. So that's how it came out, and I think it looks pretty nice. So I like all the binding, and it just folds in like this, and it's kind of wiped clean. And then it just closes with Velcro, and hopefully she can take that out and about. So I am meeting my sister because they're over from the UK this weekend, so I can't wait to see them. And we're going out for a nice lunch, so hopefully this will get some use. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm now just going to film my vlog. So I've got all my stuff everywhere here. I think I've got about 10 or 12 things to show, so I'll hopefully keep it short and sweet. But after that, I'm going to go grab some lunch, and then this afternoon, I'm going to start my dress. So I've given my sewing room a little bit of a tidy after this morning's epic sewing marathon. So this afternoon, all about my dress, and I'm going to see how far I get with that. So I shall talk to you after lunch. I'm back. So it's just gone 3:30. The day just flies when you're sewing all day, doesn't it? So I'm going to have a little bit of a crash out now. Might call it today, might do a little bit this evening, but we'll see how we go. So to catch you up, I'm pretty much finished my dress. So the Sienna dress from Fibra Mood, so here she is. So I did the kind of stand-up collar. It's got full length sleeves, it's got an elasticated waist, and then a full skirt. And then at the back, excuse all the threads, it's got a little keyhole here, and I need to get a hook and eye. So thoughts. I have a few. It's a really nice pattern, and I think as a kind of a winter dress, I think it's going to be perfect. Few things I would tweak. It doesn't tell you to stay stitch the neckline. I think you really, really should. Not sure, do you need to interface both collar pieces? We'll see with where, maybe you do. It doesn't tell you to sew down this section here. I think you should. There's no reason for the back skirt to be cut in two. Can easily be cut in the fold. I thought there was a back zip. There isn't. So there's no need to cut the back in two pieces. I am going to make elasticated cuffs because I don't like static ones. I like to roll up my sleeves. But aside from that, it's a pretty cool pattern. So it's got a bit of a kind of 60s vibe with this collar. That just meant I could avoid facings. And yeah, I'm pretty pleased. The channel is slightly different to the way, say, the Tilly and the Buttons Lotta does it. There's no stitching from the outside. It's just a little kind of internal channel, which gives a nice kind of finish. So yeah, I'll see how we go. I'm going to let it hang tonight maybe, and then I might wear it to work later in the week and take a few pictures before I put this vlog up to see how you think or what you think of it. But yeah, as a dress done up in pretty much 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I think it's pretty good going. So yeah, so what a productive day. It's been a lovely, lovely day. Thank you for keeping me company. I might check in with you again this evening to see how much I get finished off. But for now, I'm going to go and enjoy a well-deserved cup of tea. Hi everyone, so I'm back. It's now the end of the day. You can see that I've totally lost the light. It's now pitch dark outside. So I just want to show you my lovely new dress, and I am so pleased with this. From a total whim, looking up the Fold-Line website for a winter dress, I really, really like it. So this is my Atelier Jupe sienna dress. So you can see it's got the lovely collar here, which is quite funky. Let you know the alterations. I added an inch to the bodice, and I think the waist is pretty perfect here. And then I extended the sleeves by 2.5 inches, and I made it an elastic channel because I am a sleeve roller upper. And yeah, I'm really happy. Then at the back, I put on a thread loop and a button instead of a hook and eye, because I didn't have a hook and eye. And I'll see if I can show you that. So it's a bit open at the back, but I think during the winter, if you had a little thermal vest underneath it, nobody would notice. So, and the length, it's actually, I didn't add any length to the skirt. I'm 5'9", and it's pretty mid-calf, if not beyond. So I'm going to hang for a few days, and then I'll hem it and see how much I end up taking off. But I'm really, really happy with it. So this could be my new winter woven dress pattern, and I am definitely going to make it up in this beautiful fabric that I bought from Crafty Studio at the weekend. So this is my beautiful dress, and I really, really like it. So yeah, this fabric is just really, really fun, and it was a £5 a metre. So win, win, win. So I think I will leave it here now. So thank you so much for joining me today. I had such a fun day, such an indulgent day for myself, really. It was just so lovely to wake up and just thinking, right, if the whole day to sew for myself, it was just marvellous, and it was good for the soul. Do you know, you just need those days sometimes. So, but back to work tomorrow, back to reality. But I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very, very much. If you have any questions of anything I spoke about today, or if you have any just general comments, please let me know. You know how much I love having the chats. I'll link as much as I can down the description box below, but if I've forgotten anything, please let me know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please, I would love it if you would consider subscribing. So yeah, I'll hopefully have this out for you now in a few days, and then after that I will have my end of summer makes video out for you as well, so a little bumper package. So I'm not going to be doing a Friday sews this weekend as well, and I'm traveling this weekend as well. We're going down to stay with my parents for the weekend. So that is it, and I should leave it there, and I'm going to go down and have another little cup of tea. Talk to you all again very, very soon. Bye everyone.